Emily became that spark that just turned into a flame, and she just took off all over the world.
Tonight, 14-year-old Emily Pike was laid to rest in her hometown on the San Carlos Apache Reservation. Good evening and thanks for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Chase Golightly. The teen was violently murdered after leaving a Mesa group home. More than 2 weeks later, her remains were found in a remote area near Globe. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra spoke with the Pike family and joins me in studio with how they're saying goodbye to Emily. Gabriela?
Well, Chase, hundreds of people attended Emily Pike's wake and funeral over the last 2 days on the San Carlos Apache Reservation. And it's not lost on Emily's loved ones that as they say goodbye tonight, justice has not been served.
Emily, we loved her. She was an excitement to us.
A somber day brightened by Emily Pike's favorite color, pink.
She liked butterflies. She liked anything that sparkled. She liked all stars and just everything. She was just a girl.
From butterflies to Hello Kitty, symbols of the 14-year-old girl surrounded family and friends as they said goodbye.
She just had this loving spirit. She's just a sweet little girl.
Pike was laid to rest Saturday in her hometown on the San Carlos Apache Reservation after she was violently murdered. Pike's remains were found in a remote area near Globe on Valentine's Day. She was last seen nearly 3 weeks before near Mesa Drive in McKellips Road after leaving a group home. Her murder remains a mystery.
We cry because we're feeling the pain and the grieving process, and that's when everything gets quiet. And you can just feel all of it.
The pain of losing Pike is felt deeply on her own reservation.
We as indigenous people, and more clearly the Apache people, we're a family-oriented group, and we always look out for our own.
But her story has touched indigenous tribes across the nation.
This young girl disappeared for a month and nothing. This is an issue, and it's an ongoing issue.
Pike's aunts want people to know their niece was soft-spoken and kind.
She was a very bright, smart girl.
With a passionate love for others.
Her cat's name is Emily Pike.
Not just Millie, her name was Emily Pike.
And she said that Stephanie told us that Millie was pregnant, so Emily was going to be a grandma. She loved that cat that much.
It's Pike's spirit and her smile.
She would always have a smile on her face.
They will never forget.
We'll always remember her.
And the San Carlos Apache tribe is offering a $75,000 reward to anyone who provides information that leads to an arrest and conviction in Emily's case. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Gila County Sheriff's Office. Chase.
Very emotional day, Gabby. Thanks. An update tonight to a story we brought you as breaking news yesterday morning during Today in AZ. Buckeye police have identified the suspect involved in a shooting with Tolleson police. Police say 35-year-old Ricky Henry Barron remains in critical condition. Barron was shot yesterday around 2 in the morning near 99th Avenue and Buckeye Road. Tolleson officers say they were looking for a car with stolen license plates and tracked it to a parking lot. Officers say when they approached the car, Barron got out. A conflict ensued, and officers shot the suspect. No one else was hurt during this incident. A well-known Valley attorney killed in his own driveway has been laid to rest. Family and friends of Artie Eves gathered yesterday morning for his funeral. It was just last week when Phoenix police say 51-year-old Eves was killed by his own brother just outside his Arcadia home. That suspect, 49-year-old Christopher Eves, was arrested and faces several charges related to murder. Police are still working to determine a motive in the shooting. Now to an update on a brush fire burning in the West Valley. It's burning along the Agua Fria River in Avondale. The fire department telling us today the fire has been reduced to a few smoldering hot spots. The estimated area involved in this fire is about 30 acres. Avondale Fire tells us that light smoke is expected to be seen for the next couple of days as those hot spots continue to burn. But if you see any flames or this fire begin to get out of control in the area, be sure to call 911. And let's go to our weather across Arizona. We are in the middle of a cool down after some record-breaking heat this week. Forecaster Tricia Hendricks joins us with a first look at the changes in our weather impact forecast.
A nice evening in store. Whatever you have planned this weekend, you can be sure it will be a rain-free weekend for you. Lows tonight, pretty chilly, at least for myself, born and raised here in the desert. Yeah, 57 degrees, 55 in Scottsdale, 54 in Chandler, 56 in Goodyear. As for our highs tomorrow, 81 in Phoenix. Yes, springtime. Definitely warming up quickly. 82 in Chandler, 82 in Sun Lake. Same thing for folks in Maricopa for this weekend. 82 in Goodyear and 81 in Surprise. Taking a wider look at our state overnight lows, dipping into the 20s in places like the Grand Canyon, 30s in Flagstaff, 44 in Sedona, 41 in Prescott, and 57 degrees for that overnight low tonight here in the Valley of the Sun. Highs for tomorrow, 81 in Phoenix, 81 in Casa Grande, 72 in Globe, and 61 in the higher elevations of Show Low. Also 68 up in the beautiful Red Rocks of Sedona. Are you heading into the game tomorrow for first pitch? The roof will be open 1:10. 78 degrees. So this is what I like to call prime time in the Valley of the Sun. Coming up, I'll have your complete weather impact forecast and look at your 7 days.
Next month will mark the 50th anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War. So today, the city of Scottsdale honored 25 of its residents who died in Vietnam by reading their names during a ceremony. Among those in attendance, veteran Claire Steiner. Steiner has collected 16,000 veteran signatures on his Corvette from across the country, as you can see right there. He then put all those signatures in a collage and donated them to the Vietnam War Museum. Also, Scottsdale resident Frank Lambert had the honor of giving the keynote speech at today's event.
I'm hoping that this sort of event kind of reinforces patriotism and gives people a pause to think about how lucky we are.
I want people to remember and respect veterans, and this is a way to kind of respect veterans and get their name out there and have something for them to do is an honor to me and them.
March 29th is National Vietnam Veterans Day. It was enacted in 2017 as a way to honor our Vietnam veterans, many of whom were mistreated when they came home after the war.